Hello, everybody. It is Thursday, October 30th, and the ceasefire is a few days, and it's a ceasefire for the Palestinians and a fire for the Israelis. Right of a few days, and the Israelis army hasn't really withdrawn, and the bombing hasn't really stopped, and last few days. A comprehensive attack in Gaza, in northern Gaza, and the killing of over 100 people. So some of them health staff and children, and Trump saying Israel has the right to revenge. Now it's becoming a medieval. It's just the loss of ideology and politics, and we are post humanism and just revenge and killing. It used to be the right to defend. Now it's just the right to revenge. And what that is, revenging what? Occupation and 2 years of genocide. And so this is all the bullshit of our politics today. You see the Western media covering the return of Israeli prisoners. They call them hostage. This war has been going on for over 80 years, and their family crying, and the wife is waking up her child to tell her that her father is coming, and the girlfriend kisses, and the way of humanizing the Israelis and the Zionist atrocity, and the Palestinian who, they call them prisoners, they are hostage. They've been kidnapped, and thousands have been in prisons unlawfully. There is no due process, an emergency, and they call them prisoners. I don't know what prisoners are. So the Israelis are hostage, the Palestinians are prisoners. We don't know their names, we don't know their family, how long they've been in prison. You see that some of those people have been tortured, starved, and they coming out to find out their family is vanished, killed, their children are dead, and the media just talking about the Israelis, the Palestinians, prisoners, no names, no family, no feeling, no human. They just objectification of the Palestinians. They are things, things to bomb, things to release, to move, to cleanse. There are things, but the Israelis, they are father and girlfriend and boyfriends, and a guy playing music after he came back. They're human. They're human. It's like public radio and classic music. The only people we mention the religion are the Jewish composer of position, and this Jewish guy musician skipped the Holocaust and he left, and the Jewish tradition and background. I mean, what happened to the other musician or composer? We don't know anything about him. They just compose, and this language of the only victims are the Jewish victims. The only we don't mention the religion of Epstein or what was all this pedophiles and criminals. So we don't mention the religion when they are Jewish. We only mention the religion, a Muslim kind of on welfare or commit minor crime. His religion, his community been condemned. The Somali community been condemned because a daycare or fund the children embezzling money. This individual act usually other people involved, but we condemn the whole Somali community because of the act of one individual or one agency. A lot of Somalis doing a great job in politics, social, and we don't uh, credit the community of producing those political leaders or business leader in the Somali community and Muslim community. So Israelis are human, and the hostage, and they were taken away from their family by the vicious Hamas terrorists. These are the narrative. Has nothing to do with what's going on the ground. The devastation, the killing of over 100,000 Palestinians, a lot of children, a lot of women killed. We don't know. There are just numbers. And Netanyahu said this, and Netanyahu said that, and Netanyahu meeting Trump, and Trump meeting and say this is a peace, first peace in 3,000 years, and just language doesn't mean anything anymore. It's thugs. Now we have three states solution. Now it's not just two states, and you can say anything. You get away with it. This is the new modern life we live in. As you are clever and wit and fast and quick, you win. A new value, winning. You just win. Just win for an argument. Win uh, battles. Win killing children, family, hospitals. As long as you win, as long as you win, as long as you use the new technology to it looks modern. You have this slick drones or $100 million bomber, and you are bombing the heck out of the savage that they want to stay in their homes and live their life. But for us, modernity is winning. Winning again is this primitive. Lexus is destroying the olive trees. We accept that because Lexus, it's technology. Thomas Friedman's big idea that modernity and neoliberalism is going to win because it is modern. It is technology. It is devoid of any human dimension. We try to believe the machines, the technology, the algorithm, then those poor blacks or poor Arabs or poor Palestinians, this is just standing in the way. We just cleanse them, move on, move people from Europe to Africa, South America, or Australia or North America to a clean and a pure land, land without people for people without land. Just cleanse and modernize this uncivilized people, and instead a new promised land and chosen people, the white Western chosen people. They're gonna civilize the rest of the world, and this is what we see now. This is why no kings rally. You never seen a sign of Palestinian resistance. You can resist the new dictator here, Trump, the new dictator, resist. And I went and cover this, and you find this lady have a T-shirt say resist, and free Epstein's file. And you tell them, there are all over the world. They said free Palestine, sign is all over the world, and you have a free Palestine file. What is this file? You're gonna find this file that we don't know. We don't know yet. The guy, convicted felon. Almost 80 million people voted for him, knowing that. Accused of pedophile, accused of prostitution and all of that, and we voted for him. And but this is modern. This is, this is a modern way. We voted and stand the line with sign that said no kings here. We are free. We are American. And one video you can see this guy that no kings rally has a Palestinian flag and wearing a kufiya, Palestinian kufiya, and this liberal lady that has a sign resist on her chest, kicking him and try to grab the the Palestinian flag, and he taking him away. She's like leaping at him like a lion, a leopard. For what? And she said, what are you doing? And she said, well, somebody's going to take a video, a picture of this, and going to paint us with, and she said, with, she couldn't come up with politically correct bullshit. And then he tell her, well, against what? Paint us with what? Pro-humanity and pro-anti-genocide? You are in the wrong events, dude. You are in the wrong rally, dude. What is? Are we going to a movie, a show? You are in the wrong show, a wrong movie. It's just this is tell you how shallow this liberal and those so-called progressive and liberal and all of that. That this is America. It was just no kings in America, no connection for what's going on in the other world or the new kings, Netanyahu, and the oppressed people around the world. No kings and no tyrant in America, but we support kings and tyrants all over the world, and we are okay with that. So something about American exceptionalism. It's here. We're American. And how about the other people? The guy has signed, say, threat to Western civilization, Trump. And how about Eastern civilization? Destroying them. So I don't buy that bullshit. And I think as long America not connecting this, what they call civil rights and human rights, Me Too and Black Lives and all of that, unless they don't connect that to human rights, that's what Martin Luther King realized in his later struggle. It's not about only civil rights, and he started talking about war in Vietnam's and the oppressed Palestinian and all of this, and we know how he ended up. So this is all the rant I'm gonna say today, and free Palestine.